Tonight on Hunter.
We got lucky. There's a witness. Saw the whole thing go into her car.
Lori Conway?
Rick!
Laura and I went to high school together.
Lori Conway was going to be a movie star.
She wound up with Eddie.
I've always thought you were a jerk, Eddie. I still do. In high school, you're nothing but a con artist.
Well, what do you think's going down?
Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. Eddie's behind it, whatever it is.
Hi, Walter.
Hi, Lori. How about I walk you to your car?
That'd be great.
Good.
So, how are you doing tonight?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Oh, tired. My feet are killing me.
Oh, I don't blame you. 6, 7 hours on your feet, dealing with those people all day. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's a living. I'll be okay from here, Walter. My car's right there.
Okay, Lori. Good night.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow.
I built this business on solid, reputable clients. I haven't had any problem in it.
Listen, now we had a deal, and there's no way you're backing out of this.
The deal is finished.
No, the deal is finished whenever I say it is.
Get the hell away from me. I know all about you.
Come on, now that was a long time ago.
I'm not letting you cheat my clients. I'm pulling their money and mine out of this deal and going to the police.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Walter, there's a man down the parking lot. He's been shot. Parking lot. He's after me with a gun.
Frank, go call it, please. Calm down, Lori. It's going to be okay.
Hi, what's going on?
Hi, victim's name is John Haynes. Owns a business management company right here in the building. The paramedic got the card out of his wallet. Looks like he was shot close range, small caliber weapon.
Oh, yeah, robbery?
Rule out robbery. We got lucky. There's a witness. She's a hostess at the restaurant up the street. Saw the whole thing go into her car. She's over there.
Oh, great, thank you.
Listen, I've already spoken with her, and she's kind of upset. So why don't you go easy with her? Use a little bit of your charm, okay? It'll help us out. Roy Sanders, this is my partner, Sergeant Hunter.
Hi. Lori Conway?
Rick! My God, what are you doing here?
Well, you met my partner, Sergeant McCall. Laura and I went to high school together. Are you all right?
Yeah.
You feel like talking to us and telling us what happened?
Well, I was leaving work and I was coming through the garage, and there were these two guys arguing. The younger guy shot that guy.
Could you hear what they were arguing about?
Something about some business deal that fell through. I don't know, you know, it all happened so fast. I just took off. The guy was chasing me and I ran into the security guards upstairs.
You think this guy got a good look at you?
Yeah, I think so.
If you saw this man again, do you think you'd recognize him?
I don't think I'd ever forget his face.
So you think it's narrower through here, or it's rounder? Or?
I think so.
Okay. Would it be like this?
No, it's just not him.
How are we doing?
I'm sorry, Rick. I just can't seem to get it right.
That's all right. What do you think?
Well, some people find it kind of hard to describe what somebody looks like.
You think it's going to get any better tonight?
If I saw him again, I'd know him. I'm sure of it.
Look, why don't you take a break for tonight, okay?
Yeah, come on. Let's go home. Maybe Eddie's home by now. Come back tomorrow morning with some more mug books. Thanks a lot. I take mine black. No sugar, Lori. Thank you.
What's so funny?
I was. Did I ever look like that?
Well, you were skinny, but you were great looking. You still are.
Hey, whatever happened to Billy Stewart?
Last I heard, he owned a diner in Phoenix.
Diner in Phoenix. Now, remember the time he bet Eddie he could eat 20 hot dogs in 45 minutes?
And he stuck a hot pepper in every one of them.
How is Eddie, by the way?
Great. I can't understand why he's not here. You know, he must have had some kind of business deal or something. Doesn't Eddie look great? It's hardly changed since the day we got married.
There's Eddie's famous smile.
Oh, I'll never forget the first time I saw it. He had just beaten Tommy Alvarez in a drag race. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and that smile of his just lit up the sky.
You know, I gotta tell you this. I'd have never in a million years put you and Eddie together.
Eddie's not like he was in high school, Rick. He's not what people think he is.
Are you okay? When I got home, the cops told me what happened. I went down to the police station, but I missed you. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'm really fine.
Hi.
Rick Hunter?
He's a police officer. He's handling the case.
Good to see you, Eddie.
It's been a long time, Rick.
Yeah, how you been?
Yeah, great.
Good.
If anything would have happened to you, baby, I don't know what I'd do. Come here.
Oh, look, I'll come back tomorrow, Lori, and maybe you can take a look at some mug books. In the meantime, just relax. Everything's gonna be okay. Eddie, good seeing you.
Same goes for me, man.
Take care.
Thanks, Rick.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
everything.
Good night.
Hunter looks good, huh?
Yeah, he does.
You sure you're okay?
Well, I am now that you're home.
You know, I've told you before, I really don't want you to work nights.
Eddie, I have to work.
Yeah. Well, not for long. I got a job offer in San Diego. Sales rep for a shipping company. All I got to do is fly down in the morning and talk dollars.
Oh, that's great.
Look, I'm a little short. I'm going to need some cash to get down there.
Oh, Eddie, I gave you money on Wednesday.
Yeah, but I had to buy a suit. You know, I got to look good for those guys. You understand, don't you, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand. I love you, baby.
Oh, thanks, Biff.
Just talk to Mr. Haynes' assistant, Arlene Miller. She wants to talk with us in his office.
Great. You know, just sitting down here thinking about how strange it was running to Lori Sanders that way. I mean, this girl has changed so much you can't even believe it.
Well, I think she's changed. I ran into this guy I went to grammar school with. He was holding up a liquor store.
What?
I had to arrest him.
When was that?
Don't you remember that?
All through high school, Eddie was looking for an edge.
She married the guy. She must have seen something in him.
Yeah, well, she had so much going for her, I can't figure it out.
Well, people change after high school, you know.
I remember when she was a sophomore. Nobody knew who the hell she was. And then over summer vacation, she came back for her junior year. She just exploded.
Is that when you started to date her?
Yeah, right around the junior year, mostly her senior year. We wound up very good friends, actually.
So how come you lost touch?
Well, you know, I mean, after we all graduated, I went into the service, and everybody else either went to El Camino Junior College or got jobs and got on with their life. But everybody agreed on one thing. Lori Conway was going to be a movie star.
She wound up with Eddie.
Boy, did she.
Look, I was John's personal assistant. I was with him all the time. His clients loved him. I can't believe you'd even suggest one of them might be a suspect.
Oh, well, presently we don't have a suspect, but we do have a witness who saw Mr. Haynes arguing with the man who killed him. Something about a deal that fell through?
I wasn't aware of anything like that.
We'd still like to have the list, if that's okay.
John represented a number of wealthy investors. I'm not sure I even have the legal authority to give you their names.
You know, look, Miss Miller, we're investigating a murder here. We'd like to have your help on this. If not, well, we're going to get the list one way or another.
Well, of course, I'd like to be helpful.
Thanks very much.
While you're at it, would you please give us a list of all the investments he put his clients into?
Sure. Poor John, he was such a sweet man. I can't believe anyone would want to kill him.
I had no other choice.
But did you have to kill him?
He found out about the land deal that we pulled down in Texas. He was going to pull all of his investors off of Palm Breeze Estates. Now, that's $13 million, Mason. Plus the $2 million of his own.
There had to be a better way to deal with Haynes.
He was also going to go to the police. I just couldn't let that happen.
Okay. Okay, you did what you had to do.
But, we still got one little problem, though.
I don't want to hear about more problems.
A woman saw me do it.
Damn, Burke. Can she identify?
I don't know, but I can't take that chance.
Palm Breeze Estates. Hang on, it's for you.
Hello?
2 detectives were just here. I had to give them John's client list and also the companies his clients invested in. Al, I'm scared.
Listen, just relax. Everything will be fine. Look, I gotta go. Yeah, I'll see you tonight. Bye.
This woman that saw you, what are you going to do about her?
Well, she was kind enough to leave her purse. I took out one of her checks. She lives on Meadow Lane, and her name is Lori Sanders.
We've got a lot of money at stake here, Alan.
Who is it? It's me, Mrs. Patelli.
Hi.
I'm sorry to bother you, Lori. I just came by for the rent.
Oh, I'll get it for you.
I heard what happened to you. It must have been terrible.
Well, I'm just glad it's over with.
Mr. Sanders left very early this morning.
He had to fly down to San Diego. He's got a great job offer.
I thought he got a job last month.
No, it didn't work out. But this should be more promising.
Well, I hope so. A nice girl like you should have children, not work nights.
Bye-bye.
Anything new on the Haynes murder?
Hi, Captain. No, Call and I are up to our necks in paperwork here.
Well, here's a little more for you. Keep me posted if anything turns up, huh?
Great. Hunter.
Rick, it's Lori. I just went to go pay my rent, and I noticed that one of my checks was missing.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, when the man saw me, I dropped my purse. I didn't think anything of it, but...
Lori, I want you to lock the door, stay inside, don't let anybody in. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Look for one of our black and whites.
There's a man coming in the back door.
Get in the car, keep your head down. Guy's got a black jacket on, he's riding a red motorcycle. Lori, we think the guy that tried to kill you today is the same guy that killed John Haynes.
Oh, my God.
Listen, we're going to take you someplace where you're going to be safe. We're going to stop by your place, pick up your belongings, take you to a safe house. You'll have 24-hour protection there.
But what about Eddie?
Well, can't you reach him down in San Diego?
Well, he was supposed to let me know, but he didn't.
Look, it doesn't make any difference. We'll have a police officer at your house waiting for him when he comes home. When he gets there, we'll have him take him over to you.
I'm so frightened.
It's going to be all right. Yeah, it'll be all right. Come on.
Hey, Hunter.
Hi, Don. Detective Don Muggavaroo? Lori Sanders.
Nice to meet you.
I'll try not to get in your way, ma'am. You know, you make yourself comfortable and pretend I'm not here.
You're not going to be here, Rick?
No, there'll be 3 detectives rotating on 8-hour shifts. Here's your room right now. Go take a look.
Okay.
How we doing? Secure?
Yeah. I've been through the place top to bottom. You may not look like it, but this place is built like a vault.
Yeah, good, thanks.
You know, it's really not so bad.
Well, the city usually puts you up at a hotel as a safe house, but this place fell into receivership some time ago, and we lucked out.
Yeah, some luck. I'm sorry. Nothing like a little self-pity,
That's
huh?
all right. You've been through a lot. Listen, rest, relax, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
Look, people, when these houses are completed, this is going to be one of the finest residential developments in the area. Now, we intend to pre-sell as many of these homes as possible, so this is your opportunity to get in on the ground floor. The ads will be running in all the newspapers this week, so I suggest that you mobilize your sales forces, start talking to your clients, and we will all be making a lot of money. Thank you, folks. Good luck. Good luck.
Mr. Mason. Sergeant Hunter, LAPD. We're talking to all the companies that John Haynes had his clients invested in.
That's a real tragedy. John was a nice guy and a smart businessman to boot.
Now, I understand he was invested in this project pretty heavily.
Oh, you bet.
With his death now, how does that affect this project?
Shouldn't affect it at all. Most of his clients' money has already been invested. We'll be going ahead of schedule.
I see. Do you know if he had a business falling out recently?
Well, this is the only project I'm involved with him on.
You know if he had any enemies at all?
I really didn't know him that well.
You didn't know him that well, but he did have $15 million in your project.
That's strictly business, Sergeant.
I see. Look, I know you're on your way out. I won't hold you any longer. If you think of anything else, call me at that number in the lower right-hand corner. I appreciate it, huh? Thanks. How you doing, Eddie?
Hi. When I got home, they told me what happened.
Look, the next time you leave town, what you should do is leave a phone number so your wife can get a hold of you. Yeah, it's a pretty tough time for her.
I know. I'm sorry. Is she all right?
Well, she's all right, a little scared as well, but she'll be fine.
Can I see her?
Yeah, I'll take you to her now.
You saved her life. I owe you for that.
Yeah. Well, come on. We'll stop by your place and get some things. You may be at the safe house for a while.
Don't worry about that. I can always go back and pick up my stuff later.
Well, you don't understand. Once you're at the safe house, you can't be coming and going. It could be dangerous for your wife. You gotta stay there.
Oh, wait a minute. I just can't sit around there all day. I've got appointments. I've got interviews. You're asking me to put everything on hold.
All right, I'll put you up at a hotel about 2 miles from the safe house. Hi, Bill. This is Detective Cruz. This is Lori Sanders' husband, Eddie.
How are you?
How we doing?
No problems. Lori's in the bedroom looking at mug books.
Eddie?
Oh, baby. I'm so sorry I wasn't here.
R and I sent over that information you requested on Steve Mason.
Terrific. Thank you very much. Yeah, arrested in Dallas for land fraud. Served 2 years.
Dallas PD also sent over this photo.
Yeah, great. Laura, I want you to take a look at a photograph here for me. See if it's the guy that shot John Haynes.
No, I don't think so.
No? You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rick.
Okay. How are we doing on the mug shots?
Not very well.
I'll keep looking.
Look, I was wondering if Lori and I could be alone for a while.
Well, sure. I'll come back and take you over to the hotel. Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, Bill. I got you covered.
Where the hell have you been?
You can stop worrying about the police. They don't suspect a thing.
Yeah, well, we got a bigger problem. I just called the bank. Haynes stopped payment on his personal check for $2 million.
So? We got plenty of money without it.
So I don't like loose ends.
Look, relax. Now look, the check will go back to Haynes' office, right? We'll just have Arlene intercept it, and she can cover for us. It's not a problem.
This whole thing has gone way too far.
Look, you know the best thing you can do is just go about business as usual and forget about the whole thing. It is not a problem.
You can't even stay tonight?
Baby, if I stay at the hotel, I can still make some calls, maybe meet a guy about a job.
Eddie? What happened to the job in San Diego?
I didn't get it.
I thought you said it was a sure thing.
Yeah, if I want to work for small change. And they offered me a lousy 30 grand a year. I can't work for that. I told them to forget it.
We need the money, Eddie.
All right. I'll get a job. I'll look into want ads, what, for the first lousy job I can find? What, delivery boy, shoe salesman? Is that going to make you happy? Being married to some loser?
Oh, my God. It's him.
Who?
The guy who shot Haynes. Look.
You told Hunter this wasn't the guy.
No, not him. The guy standing behind him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna call Rick.
Put down the phone.
What's wrong?
Just put down the phone. Baby, don't you get it? These guys are very rich.
So?
So I think our luck is beginning to change. The LAPD doesn't exactly pop for the Ritz, do they?
Well, this is a good enough hotel, Eddie. You'll be comfortable there.
Hey, why don't we go down to the bar and have a few drinks, talk about the good old days?
I don't think so, Eddie. I'm on duty, besides I don't drink.
You've never really liked me much, have you?
I've always thought you were a jerk, Eddie. I still do. In high school, you're nothing but a con artist. And now you're running around here trying to find a decent job. You know, I have no idea at all what Lori sees in you.
It's one thing I always liked about you, Rick. Your honesty.
Thank you.
I know I haven't been the best husband in the world, but right now things are looking up for Lori and me.
Really? Well, that's good, Eddie. For your sake, as well as Lori's. See you later.
We're going to be building a first-rate recreation center. Exercise room, jacuzzi, sauna, hot tubs, the works. And each one of our homes is going to be like a mini estate. There's going to be lots of equestrian trails, going to be mountains, fields.
Excuse me. Mr. Mason.
That's right. Can I help you?
I saw your ad in the paper.
Oh, you're interested in one of our homes?
Actually, I'm interested in the gentleman standing right behind you in your ad.
Excuse me for a minute. Why don't you folks have a look around? How can I help you?
The gentleman standing right behind you in your ad?
What about him?
He's a murderer.
Who are you?
Just a guy. A guy whose wife saw your pal here murder John Haynes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Then why are you whispering?
So, what's the big problem here?
We got a dozen dead ends on our hands. We've talked to everybody on Haynes' client list, and they all love the guy.
I don't know, though. When there's money involved, you can never be sure. Maybe one of his clients had a grudge against him.
Well, if that's true, I can't find it on paper. Haynes was a real moneymaker, though. All of his people were earning top dollar on their investment. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. Killing this man would be like killing the goose that laid the golden egg.
Well, maybe the problem's at the other end of the investment pipeline. Maybe it was one of Haynes' investments that went belly up.
There's no paper trail, Charlie.
Hunter's still having a problem with this Steve Mason?
Yeah, thing is, Laura Sanders couldn't ID him.
That's what I heard.
Hey, Listen, I think we may have a break on this case. What? I just spoke with John Haynes' bank. It seems the day he was killed, he canceled a personal check for $2 million payable to Steve Mason.
Well, it looks like Arlene Miller was holding something back. Pick her up.
See this guy in a red Corvette? Saw him out of Palm Breeze Estates. Wonder what he's doing there.
There's your answer. Kind of cozy, huh?
Yeah. Let's go have a chat with him.
Miss Miller, how are you?
Hello, Sergeant Hunter. Sergeant McCall. These are the officers investigating John's murder.
Oh,
Could I see your license, please?
well, sure. Is there a problem?
Would you take it out of the wallet, please?
Of course.
Didn't I see you out of Palm Breeze Estates the other day?
Well, it's quite possible I know Mr. Mason, yes.
Oh, I see. Sergeant McCall and I are wondering if you two like to come down to Parker Center and answer some questions for us.
Look, Sergeant, I have a very busy schedule.
No, I understand that. I was just thinking that maybe you could shed some light on the Ned Haynes killing.
It's not a problem. We'd be glad to come along.
Great. Thanks very much. Let me see now. Where was I? Oh, yes. So you knew Mr. Haynes put a stop payment on a $2 million personal check to Palm Breeze Estates?
Of course I knew.
Yeah, do you know why?
There could be 100 reasons.
Yeah. Okay, now you two met through Mr. Haynes?
No. Steve Mason introduced us.
You've been friends with Mr. Mason a long time?
Oh, just a couple of years. We've got some business deals together.
Like Palm Breeze Estates?
Among others, but no, I'm not personally involved in the day-to-day operation of that project.
I see. So you don't know anything about the $2 million check?
No, sir. Sorry.
I see. Well, it looks like you were involved with some other things with Mr. Mason, too, like land fraud in Texas. Huh. Arrested for armed assault in New Mexico.
Yeah, you got 3 years on that one.
Yes, but I was released after 2 years on good behavior. Listen, what's the point here?
Well, the point here is that maybe Mr. Haynes found out who he was in business with and decided to pull all of his clients' money out of Palm Breeze Estates.
Listen, Sergeant, if you're trying to accuse me...
I'm not accusing anybody yet.
Lori, I've got $50,000 stashed away. And it's only a down payment on $500,000.
Eddie, we can't do this.
It's just about done, baby. I get the rest tomorrow.
What kind of a life are we going to have if we have to look over our shoulders all the time?
$500,000 will buy a lot of anonymity. We can find a place to live in Europe or South America. It'll be like a dream come true. Everything we've always wanted out of life will be ours.
I'm scared, Eddie.
Maybe Hunter was right. You deserve somebody better than me.
Rick said that?
Yeah. That's why I want to make it up to you, baby. Take this one chance with me. You know that I love you, don't you?
Sergeant Hunter wants me to bring you downtown for a lineup.
Bring him in, please. You know, Lori, just relax, take your time, no big rush.
Turn and face forward.
You see the man that shot John Haynes?
I'm not sure.
Well, just take another look. Just relax.
He's not here.
Lori, I don't have to tell you how important this is. Please be very sure.
I don't see him.
Take another look, please.
I'm supposed to get a phone.
No talking.
It's no use. He's not here.
No, well, just a second. What's going on here?
I'm sorry, Rick.
Well, take another look, please.
Hey, she said she didn't see him. She didn't see him.
Yeah, just back out just for a second.
Wait a minute, pal. She's my wife, and I'm telling you to stay out of this. Come on, Laurie, let's go back to the safe house. Laurie.
Look, IDs are difficult sometimes. I know she says she got a good look at the shooter, but maybe in actuality she didn't.
You really believe that?
Well, what do you think's going down?
Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. Eddie's behind it, whatever it is.
Then you better talk to Lori again.
Yeah, first thing in the morning.
Come on, let's go.
I know what I have to take care of, but I don't have to like it. Oh, come on now, don't put the blame on me. I just did what I had to do. I understand. All right. Goodbye, Eddie Sanders. I have to pay him $500,000 to keep his mouth shut.
Mason's right. You know he is. Please, Al. Listen, Mason, give the man his money and let it go. It's the only way.
It isn't the only way. If I could find where the police have his wife hidden, I could take care of them both.
Please don't talk like that.
Oh, hey, honey, Arlene, I'm sorry. Hey, listen, you're right. I'll give him the money, and then that'll be the end of it. Huh? Okay? Okay? Okay.
How's it going, Hunter?
Hi, Bill. Look, give me a couple minutes with her, would you?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, thanks. Laurie?
Look, I know you think I let you down, but I did the best I could.
No, you didn't. You recognized him, didn't you?
No, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yes, you do. I saw your face, Laurie. You recognized him. He killed Haynes, didn't
I
he?
told you it wasn't him.
No, you didn't tell me. Eddie told me. Stop lying to me. Stop lying to yourself. There's something wrong. What the hell is going on?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? Come here. What's going on? What is going on? Talk to me, Laurie.
I told him not to do it. He said they were rich.
Well, who was rich?
Mason and Burke.
Wait a minute. Eddie made a deal with Mason and Burke?
Eddie told me that if I didn't identify Burke, we'd have a lot of money. He said our luck was going to change.
Where's Eddie right now?
At the hotel.
Bill? Keep an eye on her.
Room service.
Come on in. Put it right over here. Hey, you're a tall one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Here, take this.
Thanks.
Wait, and take this, too.
Thank you.
Room service.
I thought Mason was going to bring the money.
Well, I thought since you're such an admirer of my photograph, it'd be really nice if we met in person.
There's something you better remember. If anything happens to me, my wife can change her identification.
Come on, Eddie. Relax. Here's your money.
Man. Oh, man, that is beautiful. Oh, man, that is beautiful. Hey, why don't you stick around a little while? I got a bottle of champagne. I'll let you celebrate my future with me, huh?
Why not, Eddie?
This is William 56. Show McCall and I code 6 at the Seahorse Hotel. Eddie?
You think Burke did this?
Oh, if he did, he must know where to find Laurie. He's dead.
I'll go check on Cruz. Call for an RA.
How did he find out where I was?
Got the address from Eddie.
Well, where's Eddie?
He didn't make it. Burke shot him. Eddie's dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Stephen R. wants these back as soon as possible.
Well, now, wait a minute. He knows I'm keeping him for 2 weeks, doesn't he?
He knows that, but sooner's better.
Okay.
Hunter, did we get back the ballistics on that Campbell case yet?
Later today.
Oh, that's good. That's good. By the way, the DA decided to give Arlene Meller a deal if she'd roll over on Steve Mason.
And she jumped at it, right?
Without batting an eye.
Rick,
Hi.
you heard what happened in court?
Yeah, well, look, 2 years probation isn't bad.
I heard you put a good word in for me with the district attorney. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Rick, I just wanted to say how sorry I am. I knew what Eddie wanted me to do was wrong. I just didn't know how to say no. I guess that was always the problem I had with Eddie.
Listen, forget about it. What are you going to do now?
I don't know. I've been doing a lot of thinking in the past 3 weeks. I'd really like to take a shot at some of those dreams I had when I was a kid.
That's great. Listen, if I can help you, let me know. I will.
Thanks, Rick. See ya.
Okay, bye.
We got lucky. There's a witness. Saw the whole thing go into her car.
Lori Conway?
Rick!
Lori and I went to high school together.
Lori Conway was going to be a movie star.
She wound up with Eddie.
I've always thought you were a jerk, Eddie. I still do. In high school, you're nothing but a con artist.
Well, what do you think's going down?
Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. Eddie's behind it, whatever it is.
Hi, Walter.
Hi, Lori. How about I walk you to your car?
That'd be great.
Good.
So, how are you doing tonight?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Oh, tired. My feet are killing me.
Oh, I don't blame you. 6, 7 hours on your feet, dealing with those people all day? I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's a living. I'll be okay from here, Walter. My car's right there.
Okay, Lori, good night.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow.
I built this business on solid, reputable clients. I haven't had any problem in it.
Listen, now we had a deal, and there's no way you're backing out of this.
The deal is finished.
No, the deal is finished whenever I say it is.
Get the hell away from me. I know all about you.
Come on. Now, that was a long time ago.
I'm not letting you cheat my clients. I'm pulling their money and mine out of this deal and going to the police.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Walter, there's a man down the parking lot has been shot. Parking lot. He's after me with a gun.
Frank, go call it, please. Calm down, Lori. It's gonna be okay.
Hi, what's going on?
Hi, victim's name is John Haynes. Owns a business management company right here in the building. The paramedic got the card out of his wallet. Looks like he was shot close range, small caliber weapon.
Oh, yeah, robbery?
Rule out robbery. We got lucky. There's a witness. She's a hostess at the restaurant up the street. Saw the whole thing go into her car. She's over there.
Oh, great, thank you.